All right, let's talk about Netflix and video games. Yeah, remember when Netflix decided it wasn't just going to be your go-to for binge watching, but for gaming too? Well, things were going great until they suddenly pulled the plug on their big gaming studio project. So, what exactly went down? Did Netflix give up on gaming? A few years ago, Netflix made a surprising move. They decided to step outside of just streaming shows and movies and try their hand at gaming. It was totally uncharted territory for them, but the plan made sense. The streaming market was heating up, growth was slowing, and Netflix wanted to give users something fresh to keep them hooked. So imagine this. You're already paying for your Netflix subscription, and now you can play games for free. They even set up studios across the globe, bought companies like Next Games in Finland, Boss Fight Entertainment in Texas, and Spry Fox in Seattle. Things seemed like they were headed in the right direction. They started with games tied to hit shows and then partnered with big names like Rockstar Games, the creators of, and Hardlight Studios series. It looked like a pretty strong start. In fact, Netflix games hit a whopping 81 million downloads in 2022, which was nearly double the previous year. That's some solid growth, right? So they decided to aim even higher. Netflix wanted to create brand new original multi-platform games, not based on their shows, but totally fresh titles. This was ambition. Then came Team Blue, Netflix's AAA or AAA gaming studio in Southern California. Now, if you're not familiar, AAA games are the blockbusters of gaming. Think, these games take massive teams, big budgets, and high-stakes design work to create something unforgettable, and yeah, they can flop hard if they don't live up to the hype. But Netflix had assembled some heavy hitters. They brought in the executive producer of a key developer from the franchise and the art director for a real star-studded team. Then things got complicated. You've probably heard about the Hollywood writers' strike. Production slowed down, costs went up, and Netflix started rethinking its big-budget investments. It released about 130 fewer original programs in 2023 than the previous year, a 16% drop. And suddenly it seemed like they weren't going all out on anything new, not even gaming. So, did Netflix change its mind on gaming? Well, not exactly. You see, Netflix is shifting toward a less is more strategy. Instead of pumping out a huge number of shows, they want fewer, higher quality titles that keep viewers engaged. And that might mean they don't want to pour a ton of money into AAA games that might flop. It's risky to build a AAA game from scratch. Instead, it could be cheaper and smarter for Netflix to license popular franchises, the games people already know and love. Plus, right now, only about 1% of Netflix subscribers actually play games. So maybe they're testing the waters, focusing on ways to grow that engagement before betting big on a brand new blockbuster. That's why shutting down Team Blue might actually be a smart move. It lets Netflix take a slower, more measured approach to gaming, and we're still likely to see popular franchise games, maybe even more GTA partnerships in the future. It's not a total goodbye, just a pivot. At the end of the day, Netflix wants to keep its subscribers watching, playing, and recommending. And that's probably why they're shifting to metrics that focus on engagement rather than just growing the subscriber count. So what do you think? Should Netflix keep going in the gaming world, or is this pivot a smart call? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this one.